You know what I did after I wrote my first novel? I shut up and wrote 23 more. That's Michael Connelly. And if you're a writer who's ever felt like giving up after a bad review or a rejection, then this quote is for you. I'm TJ Stecker. Welcome to a new series on Fireside Writer, where we dive into motivational quotes from authors who have shaped crime fiction. Today, let's talk about Michael Connelly. Before we dive in, if you're finding value in these author motivation videos, hit that like button and subscribe. We'll talk about a new writer each week. All right, let's talk about staying in the fight. You know what I did after I wrote my first novel? I shut up and wrote 23 more. Michael Connelly said this in an interview, and it became one of my favorite quotes about the writing life. Connelly's first two novels never saw the light of day. He wrote them and no one wanted them. He could have stopped there. He could have said, well, I tried, writing isn't for me. He wrote a third novel, The Black Echo. That one launched Harry Bosch and kicked off a 30-year career that sold over 80 million books. But none of that happens if Connelly quits after book number 2. The lesson here isn't just about persistence, it's about quietly persisting. He didn't complain. He shut up and wrote. He put his head down and did the work. And that's what separates writers who make it from writers who don't. Now, Connelly's philosophy on perseverance shows up in his characters, especially Harry Bosch. There's another quote from Connelly's work that captures this perfectly. The world was full of people who could not get over things. There was no closure and there was no peace. The truth did not set you free, but you could get through things. You could head toward the light and climb and dig and fight your way back out of that hole. That's from The Closers, and that's essentially Bosch's entire worldview. He's been beaten down by the system. He's lost people he cared about. He's been betrayed by the department he served. But he keeps going, not because he thinks everything will work out, but because giving up is not an option. That's the mindset Connelly brings to his own writing life. You just have to keep moving forward. I think about this with my own novels. I've written 2, Redacted and The Moth. I'm agented, but neither is published yet. It's a grind. Rejections pile up. The waiting is brutal. There are days I wonder if it's worth it. But then I remember Connelly wrote 2 novels no one wanted. Dennis Lehane got rejected for years. Stephen King threw Carrie in the trash before his wife pulled it out. Here's another Connelly quote that matters. Write every day, even if it's just a paragraph. Connelly was a crime reporter before he became a novelist, and he brings that journalist discipline to fiction. At a newspaper, there's no such thing as writer's block. You have a deadline, you meet it, period. He also said, writing comes down to momentum. It's like surfing, getting up on the board and staying up as long as you can. That's it, that's the secret. You write every day not because everything's going to be brilliant, but because the key is momentum. Miss a day and the story starts to fade. Miss a week and you're starting over. I write every day before I do anything else. Some days it's 2,000 words, some days it's 10. But I show up because showing up is the only thing that matters. Connelly also said, when I start a draft, I write every day so the story never leaves my head. And it can leave your head if you even take a weekend off. He's right, the story is fragile. It needs you to tend to it relentlessly. So here's what I want you to take away from Michael Connelly. 1, shut up and write. Don't talk about the novel you're going to write. Don't complain about how hard it is. Just write the damn thing. Then write the next one. 2, you can get through things. You just have to keep moving forward, one word at a time. 3, write every day. Momentum is everything. The story needs you to show up. Michael Connelly has been writing Harry Bosch for over 30 years. He's written more than 30 novels. He's at the top of the crime fiction game, and he got there by shutting up and doing the work. So can you. Thanks for watching. If this helped, hit that like button and subscribe for more author motivation. Now, go write something.